Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode on the prolific SMP server. That's embarrassing. Forgot the name for a minute. This kind chap, Chaos, is hopefully going to show us where the plots are. Here he is. That's nice. So I guess we'll just follow him. So the problem is, yeah, it's a free plot I need. I knew there was plots over here, but I had no idea like where there was a free one. We've got a banner though. We do have a banner, which will hopefully. It says 19 deaths. What's the 3 then above his name? By his name. That's Irish Chevron's house. This is the tunnel that has been built since I've been on the server. I know that. I guess I don't know. I guess I kind of expected it to be a little more polished, but that doesn't matter. If they're okay with it, then I'm fine. So people will be okay if I build here. It doesn't have all the boundaries either. That's the other worrying thing. I don't want to upset anyone. that's the key. That's the key in this. Okay. So here we have it. We have got our plot. There are trees in the way, but we can get rid of them in no time. Free logs, I guess. Oh, that was embarrassing. Cheers. So that was much appreciated from Chaos. Let's just ditch some of our stuff in there. We do have a gapple on us. Cannot recall where we got that from. Oh, probably from a mineshaft chest. Or not mineshaft chest, a spawner chest. Alright, and I'm back. Now, if I remember rightly, it's been a few days, but the last clip in this episode was when someone led me to this plot, which wasn't really a plot, but it is now. I'm trying to think who it was, but as I said, it's been a while. I think it wasn't Terra. I don't remember, but whoever it was, thank you to them. As you can see, I have converted the plot, or converted what wasn't really a plot. I've made it an actual plot. I've added the road around the outside, and as you can see, it was a pit. It wasn't a pit. It was just a kind of a slope down, and I filled it all in with dirt. And yeah, now I've had a pretty cool idea for the base. I'm not going to say what it is quite yet, but it's going to involve going underground as well, purely because whatever I want to build underground is not going to fit above ground. It might. We're going to try and get the structure of the base done first, though. There's some really nice houses around here, though. I really like this one. I like the block choices and just the layout of it, use of the granite. I really need to get using granite somehow. And also this one's pretty cool. But yeah, no, we're going to try and go for something unique here. I do have an idea. I think it'll be quite cool. So the first thing I want to do is construct a mob system. Now I'm pretty sure I should be allowed to do this. Hopefully, assuming I don't stray too far onto the other territory, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we're going to build it here. We're not going to build it in the centre. We probably should actually, come to think of it. But no, we're going to build the main tubing down here. And our current Y level is 131, so we need to go down to 91. Yeah, 91. So let's just do that right now. Oh yeah, I just want to talk about a really silly thing I did. So I was caving, and I accidentally threw my silk touch Unbreaking 3 pick in lava. Don't ask me how it happened, but my hands were all over the place, like they weren't actually on the keys properly, so I think I thought it was W, pressed it, and just got thrown into lava. But it happens, unfortunately. So the main level of the mob system is here. We might build several layers. The aim is the mobs will spawn and they'll get taken up to the surface. Man, that seems more than 40 blocks, doesn't it? Let's just go with it, shall we? Okay, so we've got, I think this is a 9 plus 8, 17 by 17 room. Had to do the maths there. And we've got this funnel in the middle. Now this system won't spawn spiders. I'm okay with that. Spiders always have trouble. Back in the day, spiders used to be able to swim up waterfalls, or not waterfalls, Back in the day, spiders used to be able to swim up mob tubing, but they don't anymore, so we're just going to eliminate them completely. Alternatively, what I could do is I could make it the size and shape of the mob system up in the sky. And by that I mean there's a design that Etho put up several years ago now, that it's a design for the sky. I could try and base it off of that. That might be more preferable. I might do that actually. So let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, and then there's like a thing like this, whatever this is, and then 1, 2, 3, and then there's something there. We might do that. I mean, we'll lose some spawning space, but I'm not really too fussed about that. I just want it to work. I said hello 20 years later. That's okay. He was probably AFK at the start. I don't blame him. I often miss messages because I am AFK. But yeah, I'm loving life on the server. By the way, it's picked up a lot. I know I was kind of apprehensive at first, but I'm getting into it. I don't want to rush too much into it, if you know what I mean. Just want to take it slowly, make episodes, have a good time. That's the general aim here. And as I said, I do have a good idea for this base. I hope it's not like going to be hyped up by myself and then it's going to be a complete letdown, but it's up to me to deliver and I will do my best. Alright, so I've updated to the next snapshot, which is 16W44A, and people were, I saw in chat, were complaining about lag and that. I'm not entirely sure if it's really any more laggy. I mean, people said they were like 1 FPS or whatever. I mean, maybe that's after being online for a while, or I don't know. But I thought I'd just come on and give it a try. Got another member of the server on. This will be revealed in the next episode. I actually went with Flip. I forgot his name. The chap that lives over there. He's Dutch. What was his name again? But yeah, no, me and him and I hung out for an hour, and it was, or more than an hour. Could have been two or three, but it was pretty fun. And yeah, let me just show you what has been done in that time. Okay, so we were working on a mob system. Oh shoot. So at least we know it's working. There's already a skeleton with an enchanted bow in it. Did he walk all the way over there? Oh. We need to watch him, make sure he walks into the water at some point. Yeah, we've got to fill that in. We've got to fill that in. And he walked way down there as well. I didn't know mobs could do that now. 8, 12 8s are 96. And then the 2 and the 4 in the corners should technically be 100. But we might have to get rid of them, because look at what he's doing. I actually had no idea that's what they did. Right, we're going to have to kill this guy. Oh, I missed him. That was my only arrow. Is he going to come in this water? I really hope he does. He doesn't seem to want to, that's the problem. Yeah, this type of style mob system might have gone out of fashion. I had no idea. Anyway, we're just going to plug these gaps so it gives the mobs less room to run about in. Then, I guess we'll keep working on the tubing, the elevator up to the top. Hopefully this will work. Alright, I'm just going to double check this, okay? So imagine I'm a mob, and I spawn, and I walk over here, and I fall in, right? So I'm going to be swimming like this, not able to move. I can go under, yeah, so it should still work, unless the AI's changed. But that's how the AI of mobs generally has behaved in the last literally 5-6 years of Minecraft. If it's changed now, I'm going to be a tad annoyed. It doesn't mean all mob systems are done. There are obviously going to be various ways in which you can still do a mob system. It's just the classic water methods are no longer feasible. So as you can see, even though okay, it's hard to explain, but even though there is no like sunlight coming in, this place is still bright in here. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. Or it's not a bug, it's a feature. I'm not quite sure how to explain it. I've had this problem before. And I honestly cannot remember how I sorted it. But I did sort it. I do have some blocks with me. I think part of me thinks blocking up will help. Whether that is true or not. Oh! There we go. Something happened. It's now all dark in here. That's good. So yeah, I've kind of got this semi-finished. We could do multiple levels if we wanted to. That is possible. Is it practical? I think it is practical to have more spawning spaces, because at the minute we've only got 100. It'd be nice to have maybe a few more. But we're going to just, I guess, see how we do with what we've got at the minute. Let me just take out all these. Apologies if it's dark, but I don't want that lighting bug to come back. Let's swim up to the surface and see if any mobs decide to follow us. Oh, here we go. Here is our first mob. Hello, Mr. Skelly. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Don't really want to kill him, though. Okay, yeah, so they're barely spawning. What level's this at? Maybe we should make another level higher up. Okay, we killed him. No issues there. Yeah, they don't seem to be spawning. So wait, what was that? That was at 94. I tried to make it 40 blocks down. Oh, you know what? 40 blocks is too far. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's 24 blocks, isn't it? Oh, I'm a flippin' genius. Okay, so that, yeah, that level of mob spawning ground, that is too low. I should have built it at 107. That's down at 94 or something like that. But I guess that's just the way it is now. So technically the mob system doesn't strain to someone else's plot. The edge of it is here. So assuming this block isn't dug, it'll be safe. So I planned that well. It's just, it is kind of off-center. I didn't want it to be directly in the center because I do have other ideas for this area, but we need this particular innovation to work. I might head down and see if I can construct another area. Alright, so it's been a wee while since the last clip. Mob farm is kind of working, but my aim currently, if I can just turn down hostile creatures, my aim currently is to light up a lot of the area around my base. Now, this is going to affect the mob system, hopefully making the spawn rates better. Unfortunately, it's also going to affect just generally it's going to affect the area around spawn, or not spawn directly, but just the area around my base. That's okay. Yeah, it's going to affect the area around my base, so that's maybe not so good, but it just means that we have to keep things well lit, I guess. So I'm trying to light up just to get spawn rates better, and obviously to get resources. Can't believe I dug down somewhere, and yeah, and I could have just come in here. I dug down like right there, and yeah, I could have just come in the entrance here. I think we're allowed to do this because I see people have been caving relatively close to spawn. So I don't see. Oh my goodness! I don't believe that just happened. Alright, so as you can see, we've come to a ravine. I did not light up the lower sections of this ravine. This is probably out of range of the mob farm anyway. We really need to just go back this way and dig down and hope we find a cave, or just dig along even. But the mob farm, I think, is back in this direction. Found a dark cave. Not too far from the other one. So let's dig right in. It's been ages since I've done caving with the purpose of lighting up but it's certainly one of these things that needs to be done. I've never been a fan of. I was watching X Nestorio's tips and tricks for UHC, and I've never been a fan of the, like he said, oh yeah, and you should get a light map or Fulbright or, you know, gamma, I don't know, whatever you call it. I've never been a fan of those for some reason. I don't know why. I know Zenja uses it, and I know a lot of other UHCers, Minecrafters, PvPers, etc, etc. I know they all use them, but I don't know, I've always loved the, I guess, just the cave feel, the dark cave feel, the classic cave feel. Also, light maps are banned on some servers, like some UHC servers, and personally I don't think they look good for survival, so that's 2 reasons I wouldn't use it. But yeah, other than that, it's just, I don't know. Oh. Greetings. But yeah, I don't know, because like, for example, Sonic UHC on Ximius, that was you got night vision basically for the whole game, and night vision's obviously the vanilla version of Fulbright, although tons of people hate it for whatever reason, but there you go. It was cool, but it made me too brave in caves, you know what I mean? I lost the fear the darkness gives you, and I'm not saying I'm like afraid of the dark in Minecraft. I'm not saying I'm afraid of the dark at all. I'm just saying you're slightly on edge, you're slightly on guard when it's dark. At least that I am, and I'm ready for mobs. But if it's light, I become sometimes a wee bit too brave. Rush caves, thinking it's fine. But yeah, just a thought. Fulbright doesn't really, I don't know, appeal to me. Gamma, whatever you want to call it. I know it's easy to, you can just get like a light map, and it's easy to take on, take off, but as I said, it's not something I'm interested in. Alright, so we made it into lava level. I suspected this cave has been lit up, and fortunately the branch mines have been as well. This was one of my pet hates on RSG. It was the all the branch mines were always dark when they were made under spawn. This person seems to have left a few resources, such as iron. But yeah, it appears that most of this cave has been lit, which is good. I might just head back up and dig down from where my base is, and just kind of get an idea of that way if there's any caves that need lit up. But yeah, this looks like it's been done thoroughly. Alright, so we're just going to go over here. So that's my base over there, or my plot. And, oh, skill and enchanted bow. It's Dooku! Shoot him down! Alright, all good. Sorry, I love that quote. There is a big section of cave over here. It's kind of like an overhang. And I took out a few water sources, which technically is a mistake, because water prevents mobs from spawning. But this is technically cave here. I'm going to ignore this section for now, and I'm going to descend into the depths. I was going to say, watch me fail, now I'm on camera. For some reason, yeah, I didn't take damage. Alright, we're just going to pass over a stack of gold to Irish Chevron, because he's in need. We do have a lot of gold, because we've been... oh, we should knock. Ding dong. It's the mailman. Ah, I wish I had a mailman's thing. Here, I don't mind what you give. Thank you. Alright, so it looks like we got a diamond for a stack of gold. Some might think that's a bad deal, but I really don't mind. I'm just happy to help people out. But yeah, he's got, I think he's doing villager breeding, and he needs his gapples to obviously purify the zombie villagers, turn them into real villagers. He ran out of gold. Now, to end off this episode, because it is near the end, we are going to, I guess, just get to a point where these guys have a killing mechanism that's not themselves, you know what I mean? It's working a lot better than it was. I'm going to try and cave off camera and Oh man, they're still coming up. Right, yeah, I'm going to have to sort this out. So, I've not yet given any hints as to what my plan is for my base. That's partly because I've forgotten, because it's been so many days. No, I do remember. But basically what is happening here is there is a tube with the mobs coming up, and there's going to be 2 levels. There's going to be an upper level, which is the base, and the mobs will interact in some way with the base. You'll see that hopefully in future. The lower level will be just a standard killing mechanism, so we need to work this out. Alright, so we've only got 8 pistons to work with. Shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. So if we've got one here, and one here, if we put some blocks over them. I know I'm using stone, and stone's not the best looking block, but we'll just go with it for now at least. This was in the direct centre, wasn't it? I think we're going to have the killing thing go that way. And then probably around about here. Yeah, around here we'll have the killing mechanism. See, I almost want it to be one higher. But that leaves no scope for another roof. Whoa! Not good. Oh wait, the water's not in. Oh. Did I place that in the wrong place? No, I placed it in the right place. Alright. It appears to be working. Let me see. Let's just nip out here. And are they stuck? Oh, he's come up now. And I wonder if he dropped anything. He didn't. I'm wondering if there's like a... Uh-oh. Oops. Well, at least I caught it on camera. Now my stuff's in the mob system. This could be a lot of deaths. Uh oh. Yeah, it will be a lot of deaths. Don't hit me. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh man, I need to get that stuff back. Okay. Okay, just passing through. Don't mind me. No, this is not good. Oh, here it is. I got it all. Let's get it all on. Let's swim up. Uh-oh. Darn creepers. Well, we got the stuff back at least. That's a good start. Unfortunately, no mobs seem to be swimming up to the top. We did so without any real issue, which is good. But unfortunately, the mobs aren't. So we'll just have to see what's what. So, yeah, the mobs are having trouble of some kind. Alright, all good. So we've got some hoppers set up. I'm just going to set up a temporary chest, I think, just to get this stuff. I will do a sorting system probably, but I don't anticipate I'll get that much from early batches. Let's be safe and just put double chest, might as well. Alright, so if we could somehow figure out what the problem is with mobs swimming up, because that's only 3 since this has been rigged up, I think we'll do alright. But until then, I'm probably just going to end the episode here. Next episode will be an adventure with flippin' heck, I've forgotten the guy's name. What was the guy's name? Martin Oosterbeek. Oosterbeek? He's Dutch. He's a nice guy. We spoke for a couple hours on TeamSpeak the other day, and we did some adventuring together, so that was pretty fun. I will show that footage next episode. Until then, thank you for watching. Your viewing of this video is much appreciated, and I'll see you next time.